We are here again, viewers. Welcome to another vlog, another episode. We are here today with owner of this beautiful machine right here. It's a BMW E30, and as you guys can tell, I have one of these as a project as well. So this person was one of my biggest motivators, you know. Seeing him and the passion he had for this car, and you know, I've always had a love for them, but you know, seeing him with his car and how he treats it kind of just, you know, pushed that passion. So I went ahead and I bought one for myself. So I'm gonna let him introduce himself, not gonna let the intro too long. What are you doing, sir?
I'm not bad enough.
Yeah, man, go ahead and introduce yourself for the viewers. What's the name?
The name is Garfield Gallimore. Everybody know me as G. Yes, most people now gonna know that the G is for Garfield Gallimore.
Okay, cause you see, I never know that. I just call you brother G.
Yeah.
Alright, so
most Jamaican get a pet name too, and the pet name is Garnet, so it's all G.
Alright, G.
Yeah.
Alright, G. We just call you G, right?
Yeah.
No problem. So basically, you know, we are here today just to go ahead and feature what some persons would call vintage or classic. This is a part of history that you own, and I know how you feel personally about this car, but I'm gonna just allow you to express all of that during this vlog today to persons all over the world and in Jamaica as well. So G, go and do a little walk around. Just tell us what type of car. It's a BMW E30, already established that, but just tell us the year, you know, a little bit about it personally, and then we get into everything.
Okay, this car is a 1991 BMW E30, as you can see. Fall in love with it from the first time I saw it. Actually, I built a lot of cars and wanted to keep one as an icon, because of course too, you know, some people see the car that I built and buy me out it and all of them something, but this one is a keeper. Now, you know, I do a lot of work. I have the car now for 6 years. I now start building the car like 2.5, 3 years ago, and this is where I'm at with it now. It's not finished, but it's awesome.
It's on a level.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's walk over to the car, because myself, I'm dying to know all the details about it, and I know a lot of viewers, you know, seeing this car. This car and this chassis is loved all over the world. You know, I was actually watching a forum last night, G, and I'm seeing where they're actually going K-swap in the E30
yes,
chassis
they do
now.
that as well.
Yeah, man. So
They do that as well.
you know, a lot of persons might be wondering, wow, Honda and everything now, but
Yes.
yeah, the K engine is loved. You can't hate that motor, you have to love it. So
Right.
you know, they're finding innovative ways to put it in different chassis, and you know, unlike the S chassis, the S2000, this is a rear-wheel drive as well. So
Yes.
let's start with my favorite part of the whole car. Let's start with the engine bay. Tell us a little about this this engine bay. You know, what type of engine, if you put it in there, all of that stuff.
Yes. I have a 1JZ turbocharged in this car. You know, I bought it from a super. Actually, I didn't want to go to 2JZ because of weight, you know, reason.
Right.
So I bought the 1JZ that I'm really much in love with. It's a stock motor right now, but you have a lot of, you know, bolt-ons around that, you know, can do much.
Okay, let me show them what's happening.
Yes.
So guys, it's a 1JZ turbocharged.
Yes. I bought a twin turbo. No, it's a single turbo charge. I had a bag one turbo. I have a tail blow off valve. I carry two blow off valves on it. Air motive fuel pressure regulator. I have 780 cc injectors. Of course, to change from side feed to top feed injectors.
Right. Alright, so just to recap, you're running a TL wastegate.
Yes.
You said Grady blow-off valve.
Grady blow-off valve.
750mm injectors.
And two blow-off valves as well. Also, tail blow-off valve as well. So it's two blow-off valves on it.
One on the hot side and the
Yes.
charge side. Okay, so viewers, he's running 2 blow-off valves. You know, Jay-Z builds a lot of pressure in the line. If you know how the whole turbo system works with the intercool and the piping. So he's running 2 blow-off valves at TL. What millimeter is the wastegate TL?
It's 38 millimeter.
38 millimeter. Very nice.
And
And as you can see, guys, a lot of aftermarket parts, you know, to kind of modernize the car. This is the overflow bottle. Looking very fancy.
This is gas filter that can, you know, open up.
Right, so this is the gas filter, so it's right here readily where you can go ahead and you know, remove the filter and make sure that you don't have any, you know, buckinesses or anything. Anybody with a car might experience, you know, these stuff in the past where the gas filter got clogged, and you know, basically it gives you a lot of issues. So it's very nice. He told me that he chromed the Topics cover himself. Yeah man, it's looking nice because you guys know the traditional engine cover it comes with a dull grey or silver look. So G, this is the single turbo that he upgraded. It's Barguana. Alright, real nice. So what made you choose green for the background color in the engine bay?
Okay, I just always loved green from a longer time. You know, most of my things with a car or building, you'll find green on them.
Okay.
You know, I actually, you know, love the color green.
Okay.
So basically that's my.
Alright, so that's
my
your
favorite
color.
Yeah.
Alright, G. So I noticed here that you're running some BC's suspension.
Yeah, I'm running BC right around. Special order. I ordered the BCs for heavier than what the factory would give because I wanted to hold the weight of the JZ.
Right.
So, you know, I do a 12,000 pound at the front and a 8,000 pound at the back. Normally it comes with 9 pound and 6 at the back. So I just switch it around and do a little bit heavier.
Okay,
so the weight of the engine.
Okay, so you did a custom
Yes,
suspension, BC suspension, and versus in the performance world knows that you know, BC suspension is one of the top of the line brands.
Of course it is.
Right, so now they understand why I said you didn't go cheap when you were building this car. Alright, so I like this strut brace that you have here. It's a Megan Racing.
Yes, it is.
Very nice. So this one of the top of line brands as well. They do a lot of suspension parts and, you know, camber parts for a lot of cars and vehicles. Alright, so basically that should sum up the engine bay. You have anything else you want to tell us? I notice you're running a boost controller here.
Yes, it's a Mac
3 ports or 2 ports?
3.
So it's a Bose Max Sononite controller, peeps. Electronic stuff.
I want to be able to run low boost and high boost.
Right. So you have a day when you want to go all out and if you want to cruise.
Just cruise down the road.
Yeah man. And I notice you're running a aluminum radiator, aftermarket radiator. How is the cooling on this car?
Well, the fan is not so 100. I just bought the fan as a regular store, but I just ordered a SPAL.
Okay.
So it should be here soon.
Okay, so you're upgrading to a SPAL fan?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard some good reviews about the SPAL. Really nice. So that should sum up the engine bay. I really like the whole look and the vibe going on in the engine bay here. So let's go ahead and start with continue with the wheels. You know, what brand wheels are you running? The specs?
Okay, I am running a staggered wheels on the car right now.
Okay,
which is a staggered is the front wheel is much thinner than the back wheel. The back wheel is wider than the front.
Right.
You know, that's a staggered. I don't remember the name for the rims right now. But if you go further on into the rims, you realize that I'm running some Brembo brakes on there. I am running I bought them from a Nissan 240. No, sorry, Nissan G45.
Okay.
Yeah, for the front and the back, I am doing. Bought it it was for the Subaru Impreza.
Okay,
double
so
RX.
it's wider.
So it's both running Brembo back and front.
Okay, nice. I saw that you're running the Brembo, yes.
Yes, and of course the rotors are drilled and slotted,
Right.
but also luckily I bought 13-inch rotors for the car back and front, but I couldn't use the 13 inches at the front because of the offset that it gives. So I have to go back and buy another set, which is 12 and a half, but I'm still running the 13 at the back.
Okay.
So I'm running a 13-inch disc wheel at the back and 12 and a half at the front.
Alright, so G, tell us, the story of how you basically acquired this car, how you came by it, what happened, how you got to buy it.
Okay. Alright, I wanted a keeper's car or a tuner car, and I said, me and my friend Winston said, alright, we're gonna look up all the cars, BMW E30, that are up for sale, and we're gonna drive through and just check them all and find out which is the best of them. So we on our way to Kingston, we stop Spanish Town, we go Red Hills, we go all these areas to look at a few cars. Wasn't clean enough for me what I wanted for my build, so we actually give up. And of course we said, all right, this car that I bought was like way out east, like almost to the airport area there, and we say, all right then, since we're at Kingston already, let's go and look at it. When we went and looked at the car, the owner for this car here had parked this car in his garage, and new cars was on the driveway or the outside. So this car has been loved from day one and still have been loved up to now. When we looked at the car, I realized that the car has no rotten spot, and I said, okay, this is the car. I turned to Winston and I said, this is the car. Actually, the owner for the car, the price was a little bit high. That's why maybe it never sold before me get there. Right. Because the car was high, and then he changed his mind and selling it because of nobody's not paying the price for the car. I said, okay then. When I spoke to him and I said, all right then, if I bring you the price that you're asking for the car, will you still sell the car? He said yes. That was the Saturday we went and looked at it. Monday morning, bright and early, I was at his gate with cash.
Did you sleep that weekend?
No.
Can just imagine.
As a matter of fact too, I happened to round up the money like early Monday morning, and drove off to Kingston, and by the time I get there, I told him he was off to work already, and I called him and said, I'm at your gate. Right. He said, no, you're not serious. I said, yes, I'm at your gate. Yeah, so man. When he comes over and he realized that I'm there, so comes we get the car, pay the money that he's asking for it, not $1 less. So, I won't say what it was, but it was high.
Don't worry yourself, man. We don't need to put that there. But you drove it from Kingston to Montego Bay?
Yes, of course too, and it has, it has no plate on it or anything. So what we did, we gave the car that I've driven 2 times at the toll road. So, but of course, we drive it from Kingston, come down that night, have fun with it coming down the road. One time the alternator belt fly up because you're a bit slack. We didn't have any tools, so all we do is just turn the key and slip it on back and on our way again. Yeah. All right.
That's a very nice story. So I'm sure the viewers will appreciate that story.
So that's my love for this car here.
So that's the story for the car, viewers. Yeah. All right. So the interior of the car, tell us a little bit about what's happening right now, because I see, I kind of noticed that a lot of the trimmings are missing. So seeing as it's a work in progress, I'm only assuming that you're doing something.
Yes. While I had the engine built to fit in the car, I scrapped the inside of the car out.
Right.
I redid the dashboard, I redid the back dashboard and the front back dashboard. I changed seats. I still have the rear seats for the car, but because of how I bought the seat belt right now, I don't put them in back, but of course too, I am going to put them back sooner or later. But everything else is here for the car. It's just to fit them, and then the car is back to its beauty.
Right, so you basically have all the trimmings.
Every trimmings is here for the
right.
car.
And sorry about the wind noise, viewers. It got windy all of a sudden. Yeah man, it changed suddenly, the weather. So if you're hearing a lot of wind noise, I'm trying my best right now to get all that he's saying. I don't want you to miss any detail of this build. So basically, just to recap, he took out the dashboard, got it rewrapped. Let me show you guys.
Design gauges.
And he designed the gauges into the dash, so he got it molded. So you can see he has the boost gauge, the AEM wideband, oil pressure, and water temp. So basically, that's what's happening inside. That's why it looks like this. So G, are you planning to run the rear seats or?
Yes, I am planning on running back the rear seat because this car has to be, I want it for, it has to be nice and clean for the street as it is, you know?
Right.
AC, everything must be working in this car.
Okay.
So that is my plan, to get back up everything working.
Okay, understood. So let's take a walk around the car now. Did you respray this car since you?
No, I
you
bought
had
the
it?
car 6 years ago and I haven't resprayed it. But what
Okay.
I realized that when I bought the car, I realized that the person who sprayed the car didn't do a body work, didn't do any body work on the car because the car was super clean.
Right.
But of course, I've seen a few little digs and dents down at the lower part of the car.
Right.
It's a running board area, such like. So I just went through and touched them lately. I'm thinking of maybe I just spray the lower part of the car, or I just do a full spray over when I get there sometime.
Okay, real nice. So just gonna do a walk around. It's real nice and clean, people. Can tell you that in person it is very clean considering the year. And you know, a lot of cars like this, especially mine, you know, I had to basically redo the whole car because it was rotted in a lot of places. So you know, G, yeah man, this is a real honor right now to be featuring a vintage car like this one that is so immaculate. Very nice. Very nice. So you know, continue keeping up the car. What would you say is your you know, favorite thing about the car, like jumps out at you anytime you park and you walk and you look back, or you know, overall, seeing as you have been spending a lot on it and it's your baby? So what would you say is your favorite thing that you have done so far?
Okay, my favorite thing that I've done so far about it is when I put the engine. You know, when I put this engine in it, I really start feeling the best of the car.
Right.
Because yes, it comes with, you know, it's a original from the factory. It's a 318 IS, and of course too, yes, it was nice, but I got more from it when I put the JZ engine. So
Right.
the JZ had given me more smile, but awesome overall. The car is just beautiful to look at. Every time you look at it, you smile.
Real nice. I can attest to that. So I know a lot of viewers would be asking, you know, how much horsepower it's making right now, but currently the car is on a limp mode or a safe tune.
Yes, the car hasn't been tuned as yet, not even to clean up. So I can't say, but of course too, you will see the dyno paper, you know, when we get there.
Right, when we get there. So to be continued. Alright guys, so safety first. This is the full racing seat belt. YG, take about half an hour while ago. Joke machine this, you know. Babes, this is no joke machine. Like, The turbo start spool. G, what type of turbo you have on?
Yeah, I run a Bagwana 366. S366 Bagwana.
Marguana S366P. Go for conference in Tezzaboy. Suspension right nice man.
Yeah, and then tune it neither.
Also nicely. Wow, low life. Yeah, peeps. I can tell you, riding on this BC suspension. What year is this one?
1991.
91, right?
E30.
So
BMW.
this 91 E30 rides better than a lot of new vehicle. A lot of new vehicles, so can't tell you that much. Yeah, G, machine.
Yeah, man.
Yo. Love it,
Yeah,
man.
Want a proper tuning on it and I want, you know, so I have to go on with.
Yeah, need the tune.
Yeah.
So peeps,
It's
I
a
know-
work in progress, you know.
it's a work in progress. I know him personally, and this man, when he comes on to spending on his car, no joke. Alright, we'll get a pull now.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Yeah. That used to reach between them.
No, I don't put on the actually not tune.
Okay.
I want to see it, you know.
Okay. Yo. Okay, understand. Hey, anytime it's tuning a G.
Jesus.
Yo,
That safety issue, please. You should have done well, you know.
yo, you can't have nothing on this. The blow.
And look on it, a 7 pound a boost in the rate pan. 7 pound a boost, I don't know, nothing good. They're going nice. Traffic there now.
Machine. Fun to drive. Management. I heard you mention AM management, and that is very vital part of the bill as well. A lot
Yeah.
of persons would be wondering, you know, what you're using to power such a powerful beast.
Okay. Yes, I'm running a Series 2 AM. You know, as I said, you know, I bought it for the JZ, but apparently when I got it, I have a little bit of issue with the plug-on area. So I had was to do a little bit of modification, which is Blaine. I thought that's what Blaine done for me, and you know, put it there so I could start the car and get the car moving.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So respect again for that. You know, basically that's a wrap. I'm gonna have you, you know, do a shout out to anybody who has helped you along the way with this build. I know a few personally, seen as I know you personally, but I'm gonna allow you that glory to go ahead and, you know, shout out to all who you want to shout out to. Big up everybody who has been there, who has helped you along the way.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Alright, first I want to say big up to Big Juice Garage, which is nice. He's the mechanic for the garage. He's the one who, you know, make this build to what it is right now in terms of putting in the engine, you know, suspension, brakes, everything. You know, he's mostly responsible for everything mechanical, you know, in this car. Benny, which is feeder that we know, big up. He's the one who wired the car for me. You know, big up to Blaine, was the first person who come and start the AM, which is it's running from a 2 series AM. Right. He was the one who come and wired from it for it to, you know, get it start. And of course to big up to Rasta. You don't know a thing set. Right. You know, we should come and, you know, give it a little bit more for me. So we still have a lot more to go, still have a lot more big up to do. You know, friends and family who helps. You know, Winston, don't know. Yeah, you know, Isla who helped me to purchase most of these parts for this car here. You know, so Winston, you don't know things that you're done.
Yeah. So G, I want to thank you again for the opportunity to, you know, showcasing this beautiful machine to the world. Yeah. And I know it's a joy and pride because, you know, reason personally. People, it not sell. Me telling you for now, it's not selling. You know, this man was going to light the title other day and I said, no man, put it up. So this car is going to stay in the family based on what he said for generations to come. So people, big up on yourself. Thanks for watching. And G, respect again, alright?
Out. Yes, me Jenna.
Out.
Big up.
Yeah, man.
Hey y'all, come look at this.